Across Overwatch's lifespan, there have been some broken healers, but none of them were as downright disgusting as Zenyatta. They gave this healer silent movement and the highest burst damage in the game. It's a simple recipe for success. A little practice with this character and you'll be carrying all of your comp games and ranking up as high as Grandmaster with little difficulty. You see, this game is Zen's world and all the other characters are simply lucky enough to live in it. Despite all this, Zen is probably the most disrespected healer in the game, aside from maybe Lucio, which is stupid considering this cosmetic fucking E-Kitten ass character manages to sneak her way into every goddamn game. With that rant aside, let's get into how to play Zen to his fullest and how to dumpster the entire enemy team. While Zen has ridiculous offensive capability, he is very slow, so if you're even barely out of position, you can get dove and die for it. To prevent this, you're going to want to position yourself behind your tank, and ideally you'll be close to either one of your DPS or your other support. From here you can usually charge full burst into the choke point at head level safely, which will often net kills or high burst damage towards the tank, assisting in teamfights. It's also good to keep Discord on the enemy's tank when you can, or if there's another player out of position, Discord can help make sure they don't make it back to their team safely. Try and keep your healing orb on any DPS diving in, or any squishy below half health, and let your other healer do the heavy lifting. In the poke phase of teamfights, you should almost only be using the charge bursts, only using the single fire to finish kills or destroy turrets and shields. But in brawls, you should switch to the primary fire and try and focus on hitting headshots. The main reason why a lot of players don't like to see Zen on their team is because even when you do everything I just said, there's a chance that you get dove by a Sombra, Tracer, or Genji and die anyways, all while there's nothing you can do. And it doesn't help that his healing output isn't the highest. But that's why I made this video. I found a way to play that completely avoids the dangers of getting dove, thus correcting Zen's sole flaw and making him unstoppable. If the enemy team is continuously diving you and making it hard to play the game, then the solution is simple. You just dive them first. If Zen isn't meant to be a flanker, then why did they give him silent movement and the highest burst damage in the game? It's so simple. You just play poke and spam burst into the choke point. Then, after a while, you disappear into one of the off routes and wait for them to push your team. When they do so, you jump behind their backline and give them some back shots. Now, some teams that I have encountered have used cowardly strategies in attempts to thwart my plans, such as voice comms or paying attention to your backline. But luckily for you, my brilliant mind has concocted another counter to this counter. Option 1. You can run towards their spawn, which will usually separate their team, giving you 1v1s and your team a chance to make plays. But the number one rule of Overwatch is that your teammates suck, so you should try and do everything yourself, which is why I would advise option 2. Kill them before they kill you. As the superior gamer, you should be able to give the enemy a line of brainol beads and put them down before they ever get a chance to fight back. It's genius, really. And even if it doesn't work, you always have the foolproof option 3, Transcendence. You become fast as hell and invincible for like 8 seconds. It's a perfect get out of jail free card for sticky situations, like when option 2 doesn't work. I have had teammates get angry at me and tell me to use my ult for healing, which is just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I mean, these guys clearly have some sort of mental disability. It's really just not hard to put 2 and 2 together that I don't need healing when I'm invincible. The one remaining loose end that can put a stop to the Zen menace is a good sniper. If you're having trouble with snipers like Widow or Ashe, just remember, 99% of ego peekers quit right before they win the duel in a really cool and awesome way. So man up and thug it out, just like Trent Overwatch told you. Follow these tips and I guarantee you will make it to Grandmaster in no time. Feel free to thank me when you have a 100% win rate and own every lobby you're in. If you lose, on the other hand, you're probably just not gaming hard enough. Then again, I myself am only in Diamond, so there's no way that someone like me can guarantee you make it as high as Grandmaster. But I'm not here to tell you how to win. If that's all you care about, you should probably do some boring stuff like stay with your team or heal. But at that point, you might as well just play some character like Moira or Kiriko. I'm just telling you how to play Zen the intended way, the way John Overwatch told me. You see, playing Zen isn't about winning. It's about being willing to risk it all just to send a message. But don't just take my word for it. Check out this leaked interview with Overwatch 2 director John Overwatch.
Hey guys, it's me, John Overwatch. The YouTuber Trent is a very credible source and you should always listen to everything he says. His YouTube is so awesome and he's really good at video games. He was the reason why Zenyatta got the Aang skin in the recent Avatar collab. We were originally going to pick Kiriko because she only has one other skin in this event. And we felt as though she deserved to, given she barely gets included in these collaborations. You should definitely like, subscribe, and comment your favorite part of the video because I bet he reads all of his comments. Anyways, this is John Overwatch signing off.
Wow, wasn't that interview really thought-provoking and inspiring? On the topic of skins, let's go over some of his fits. First, you got the classic Overwatch 2 drip. Respectable, but boring. Next, you got the OG Skull Trooper and Zealot. You really can't go wrong with these ones. After that, you got some of the bangers released in Overwatch 2, like Kaiji, Bathmaster, and Takoyaki. And you can't forget about the new Aang drip, which has some goated sound effects. Then, you have the two Overwatch League skins, Zen Nakji and Clockwork, that feel so good to play in. At least I'm sure they would if I could afford either of them.
Like and subscribe so I can buy them.
Finally, we got the gaming on the budget skin. If you aren't into investing big dollars to up your skin game, you can't go wrong with the classic Leaf Zen. It's not much, but with the Jade weapon, it's a truly timeless fit. If you don't have any of the others, this is a must-have. I mean, you gain the elemental power of
green.
Don't think it's an element though.
I can also respect the Fastball, Nutcracker, Zhuzhlang, Carbon Fiber, Royal Astronomer, and Cybermonk skins. And the Subaquatic skin is another cool-ass option, if only I knew how to get it. Anyways, that's all I really planned on saying. I would really appreciate it if you liked the video to help it do better with the algorithm, and subscribe to see my live streams and upcoming videos. It really helps a lot since my channel is so small right now. So yeah, comment if you're one of the first 300 subscribers. And I just made a Discord, so you should join if you're interested in getting involved with my live streams and videos. Or just want some people to game with. The link is attached to my channel, but I'll also throw it in the description. Just don't ever let me catch you slandering my glorious King Zenyatta, or you'll never see the light of day. Anyways, thank you for watching. See ya. Oh yeah, one final message for the Overwatch devs. We have Omnic skins for human characters. Please make human skins for the Omnic characters. I want to see a person turn into a weird disfigured turret for Bastion, or a Zen skin with some fleshy grippers out.
Mayhaps make it a Battle Pass theme, mayhaps.
Alright, goodbye for real.